get right. Let's get right. Let's get right. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Dilla T, and this is No Filters. Always appreciate you liking, commenting on what we're discussing, subscribing to the channel so you don't miss nothing, and sharing this with the world. And as of course, get comfortable. Get you something to drink, get you something to eat, get you something to smoke if that's what you do. Because you see the title, High Alert. Major U.S. cities are on high alert from the bombings that Trump did towards Iran. And now major cities in the United States are on high alert. Let's get into this here.
How easy would it be to move out, and how does that really leave the argument, John?
Well, there's two specific arguments there when it comes to the base at Fordo, which we're looking at on the screen, which is this underground base, which is a lot of trucks showed up there a couple of days before these hits and moved a lot of stuff out. Now, analysts have been looking at that imagery, and according to the White House and according to the Defense Department, what they've determined is those were construction workers who were brought in a couple of days before this bombing, anticipating that something like this could happen in the next couple of weeks, and that they were putting concrete over the entrances that a missile could be shot down, and that's what they were there for. They weren't moving things in and they weren't moving things out, according to that analysis. But again, for a proper intelligence assessment, you've got to widen the aperture to say, all right, well, does it make sense that all the highly enriched uranium in the possession of the country whose goal is completing this program would have been kept in one place? The IAEA, the inspectors from the International Atomic Energy Commission, basically said that they believe there were 3 covert locations to which they did not have access to inspect, where they wanted to know what was going on. So these are open questions, not up for debate, but from an intelligence standpoint, up for more study by the intelligence community. This is not the kind of thing in a world where we want instant gratification, as General Clapper put it earlier today, where you're going to get it all yesterday or today or tomorrow. This is going to be weeks of assessment to figure out exactly how much damage was done to that program and exactly how long it would take if it could be put back together again. And the answer could sway to either end. It'll probably end up somewhere in the middle.
Okay, so let's get right. Let's get right. This is what's going on right now. As you all know, Trump bombed Iran, 3 different locations. They put out some false shit that they bombed it, but it never did no damage. That was a lie. Found out that it really did damage. And Iran's Khamenei vows revenge for that attack on his soil. That's the situation right now, family. The man that runs Iran is vowing to have revenge on the USA for the attack on the nuke site of the nuclear shit that they was cooking over there that Trump ended up bombing. So if you actually read the title right, U.S. cities are on high alert because of this bombing on Iran. See, when we was talking about this World War III shit, or we was talking about, hey, yeah, we at war. Now they talking about U.S. cities are on high alert. U.S. cities. U.S. cities. Now think about it. California, New York, Las Vegas. Okay? Like, let's keep going. Let me know, family. We here. We FAM. We in here. Hit that like button when you come in. We typing FAM. You know what it is. Let me know other major cities outside of New York, California, Las Vegas that should be on high alert right now because of the dumb shit Trump just pulled about bombing Iran's nuke sites. Now, I get why he did it, because he like, why y'all got nukes? Why y'all got nuclear shit? Y'all can fuck up the world with that, so we need to shut y'all down. Okay, cool. But you know him doing that represents me and you. So now this American went over to Iran and bombed them, and now Iran want to bomb Americans. Let's keep going.
Night, the whole world saw that the United States is indeed the most lethal fighting force in the world with those precision strikes on Saturday evening. But the president wants peace. He always has. And right now we're on a diplomatic path with Iran. The president and his team, namely Special Envoy Witkoff, continue to be in communication with the Iranians and especially our Gulf and Arab partners in the region to come to an agreement with
That ain't making no sense.
For our alliance.
What's up, Relax Code? Say, will you do garage gym one day? What's up with that? Nene Love here. Hey, in here, you already know. You already know. No filters. Nene Love in this motherfucker. Y'all, hit that like button, subscribe. We in here.
President's most signature accomplishments in his first term, and he'd like to see more of those countries sign on in this second term. And so we look forward to sustaining a long and durable peace in the region, and the president wants to do that through a diplomatic solution. But as he proved on Saturday night, he's not willing, he's not afraid to use strength to do it.
What? Hold up, dog. Hold up. You bombed their house, and then you talking about you about peace? See, I get it, because the first thing he told them to do was stop fighting. He told Israel and Iran stop. Israel and Iran said no. So they kept bombing. So then Trump stepped in and then bomb Iran. Like, fuck it. I'm going to just bomb you. I'm going to just shoot shots at you, let you know stop playing with us, right? So then he do that, okay, illegally, without no clearance. So now, even when he did that, I was telling fam, I said, hey, we looking at World War III in our motherfucking face. You understand me? We looking at World War III right in our face, because the fact that Trump got involved with Israel and Iran's mess, he got involved with it. And now that he's got involved with it, now he has to, now we, not he, we Americans have to deal with this shit because of what Trump just did with Iran. Let's keep going.
Fired upon or knowing about. Of course, that is a successful military mission in its own right. The questions here, the president trying to use the media, and there are questions about the Iranian nuclear program as a foil here. So I think we should set aside all of that. The bottom line is that you wonder why the United States, why the government, why the president would not want to know about where the enriched uranium is, would not want to know about.
What's up, Ryan McCall? You already know. Hit that like button, subscribe. Family is love from Oregon. I see you in St. Louis. You know we here.
Obliterated and moving on, because going forward here, that is a central question. But this administration clearly, the president is obviously so torn between his base that did not want any intervention in the Middle East at all. He wants to put a bow on this, move on to the next topic. But the history would suggest in the region it's not quite that simple. The rest of it is just sort of external chatter, I think, that we've come to see.
External chatter?
It's just a regular feature of this administration.
See, this is what the fuck the government do, man. And it's the shit that be killing me with America and USA and shit. It's like y'all go do some dumbass shit, and then y'all get in this media and then start downplaying this shit like it's nothing. Motherfucker, you just bombed Iran. How far can you downplay that? Shit, I don't give a fuck if you bombed the gas station over there. Motherfucker, you bombed they shit. Now, you just caused problems for us, because now U.S. cities are on high alert because Iran is vowing to revenge this bombing. That's real shit. What's up, Ryan McGaw said, love, life, live, brother. I like your channel. Peace, God, respectfully. You already know what it is. This is what we doing, because this is no filters. And we keeping it 100 and 1,000 on everything going on. Why? Because I want you, my family, FAM, to know what's going on and what we need to do to be safe, and what we need to do to take care of self and family moving forward. Okay? So when you hear stupid shit like this from the government, my motherfucking government, USA, trying to downplay bombings, how the fuck can, that's like think about this for a second. If you shoot somebody, how can you downplay that you just shot them? Outrage. If you shoot a motherfucker, how can you downplay you shot him? What you gonna say? Oh, shit ricocheted off this and hit them? Or you gonna say that was a false bullet? What you gonna say, that was a dummy? Fuck out of here. He bombed Iran. You bombed Iran. That means that the fact you bombed Iran, Iran wants to bomb U.S. Y'all didn't get that? Y'all didn't catch that? I really want to know how many of you motherfuckers out there really think that we safe. Let's keep going.
Intelligence Committee, so a big voice there, Jeff.
Hit that like button,
Also,
subscribe. We cooking in her family. You know what it is.
Sure, the Democrats are the ones who leaked information on that perfect flight, as he calls it, to the nuclear sites in Iran.
So now they saying that Democrats leaked the information that had to do with the bombing shit. Oh, they hate the fuck out of Trump.
In intelligence.
Look, that is just one more example, the latest example of the deflection. No one is talking about the flights. The question at hand is that Senator Warner was talking about. And
what?
Republicans on Capitol Hill have also questioned what is.
They bombed Iran. Iran wants to bomb the U.S.
And it's unclear.
You don't think that?
Where the information came from. The president has repeatedly called for Democrats and Democratic members of Congress and others to be prosecuted. The White House has not put forth any information that it.
Trump calling on people to be prosecuted. He calling on people to be crucified. But Trump, you just bombed another country without no consent. You didn't follow no authorities. You didn't follow no authorizations. You didn't follow shit. You didn't ask nobody. You just went and bombed a fucking country, man. 3 times. You don't think they want to do something now to us? Now, we got to deal with this shit because I'm seeing shit that's saying niggas in New York scared. Niggas in New York scared because they think Iran is about to bomb New York, California, Las Vegas, or another major motherfucking city. Now, let me know what other cities y'all think they can get at. What other cities are major besides New York? New York, Las Vegas, California. These people scared. U.S. people scared. You and I, our people, you and I, Americans, scared. Because they think Iranians about to get on our ass because of Trump bombing their ass. Oh, let's keep going. The fuck?
Nuclear sites went according to plan. As they laid out new details of the attack, they also criticized the media for reporting early intelligence suggesting that the sites were not obliterated.
What?
In hunting for scandals all the time, in trying to find wedges and spin stories, this press corps and the press corps miss historic moments. Whether it's fake news, CNN, MSNBC, or the New York Times, there's been fawning coverage
What?
of a preliminary assessment. I've had a chance to read.
Y'all heard this shit?
Every outlet has breathlessly reported on a preliminary assessment.
Oh, let me hear this shit.
Not to be successful.
This
so
Trump
bad.
people.
You have to cheer against the efficacy of these strikes. You have to hope maybe they weren't effective. Maybe the way the Trump administration has represented them isn't true.
Stephen Collinson's in Washington.
What?
Stephen, was I
Is he
watching
retarded? You know who that was? That was the Secretary of Defense for Trump and them. They are criticizing the media for saying that what Trump did was bad. It was really historic. They're saying him bombing Iran with no authorization was an historic moment in American history. That's what they're claiming. They're saying that that's the situation in the way of saying this man bombed Iran and they're praising him. And on top of that, they're saying that the media is fucked up. CNN fucked up. MSNBC, it's all fucked up. So now New York, California, Las Vegas, Chicago, everybody is scared now. But they are saying that the media made us scared. How the fuck the media make us scared? And all we had to hear was that Trump bombed another country. I don't need the media to sugarcoat that motherfucker. I just heard Trump bombed him. Hell, I feel it right there because I know we just bombed somebody without even getting we didn't get a heads up. We didn't get a warning. We didn't get what we finna do tomorrow. We didn't have a meeting about it. We didn't check with nothing. We just woke up the next day like you and me, Americans, just bombed Iranians. And now they downplaying this shit in front of our faces as if that didn't just obliterate that motherfucker. First of all, fam, when you bomb some shit, clearly you wipe the bitch out clean. So how the fuck we over here thinking that they just bombed something and all it did was just like thump some shit or something? A bomb just don't thump. You understand? You see how that little thump I just, you feel me? A bomb just don't thump shit. A bomb, blow shit up. Wipe shit out. The fuck is they talking about? Ain't no way they even allowing that shit, knowing that they just bombed this shit.
Another secret Iranian plant we don't know about? That, I think, is the real question here. Even though...
Iranian plot. Get your thinking caps. Hey, Jason, what's up, partner? Aqua Collins, okay, what's up? Ryan McGraw said, anybody who thinks Iran would nuke us is funny as shit because real facts, they already did technically. Shout out to Ryan, he up in there, and he loves say happy birthday, Nick. Nick, it's your birthday? What the fuck going on?
Good to talk to you, son. We'll wait till more. Hear more.
Okay, so Laraza, 12 Laraza 18 said, it's her partner Nick's birthday. Shout out to him. Shout out to Nick, it's your B-Day. Shout out to you, respect.
Decimating, choose your word, obliterating, destroying Iran's nuclear capabilities.
They said it could be limited or it could be very severe. They really didn't know, other than to say it could be limited or it could be very, very severe. The report said what it said, and it was fine. It was severe, they think, but they had no idea. The site is obliterated.
Because Iran's nuclear program is...
The president just said that the site is obliterated. But then the Secretary of Defense is saying that CNN is putting out false reports about the site being obliterated. So who the fuck is lying? I mean, they both is lying right in our face. Trump saying it is obliterated, Secretary of Defense saying it's not. Then they blaming the media for putting out the same reports that Trump... See, this is the thing. You can't make up shit for Trump. Can't nobody in Trump camp make up nothing for what Trump is saying. Trump is his own fucking self. He don't need nobody to speak for him. So that's how I know all of this extracurricular bullshit that they coming up with, lying and shit. I really feel some type of way, man, because this my president and my government, and we as American, they lying to us in our damn face about war. And I got kids, motherfucker. You don't think I feel some type of way, dog? Let's keep going so we can hear this bullshit so we can know what the fuck we need to be doing. Fuck you talking about?
Their desire that Marco Rubio, the Secretary of State, and Pete Hegseth, the Defense Secretary, would also be here to brief members. But there's also been concerns from some of the...
Hit that like button, subscribe. You know it's no filters. I'm cooking right now. Hit it, fam.
In the House and the Senate, on both sides of the aisle, plus on intelligence issues, who typically get briefed before such military action would take place. One of the top Democrats on the Gang of Eight, Mark Warner, who's the ranking member on the Senate Intelligence Committee, has been concerned about the lack of information he has gotten so far. I caught up with him, and I asked him about what he wants to hear and his concerns about what he's heard so far from the administration.
If you start trying to cook intelligence or try to manipulate it in political fashions, that we don't have a good history with that. That's how we got into Iraq in the first place. This is how you destroy trust with your friends and also with your foes. If people are misrepresenting or lying about the effects of this attack, who's going to trust us going forward?
You hear that shit? That man just said people are lying about the effects of this attack. Oh, hit that like button, subscribe. I'm cooking in here. Let me say that shit again for the motherfuckers in the back getting high. This man that's inside of Trump's administration just said that people are downplaying how bad this attack that America just bombed on Iran and the effect that it has on moving forward in World War III. This is a man that's inside the government, inside the administration, telling you that they are downplaying how bad this attack on Iran from us Americans, Trump, did on them. Fuck is we talking about? You can't come in here and act like we not finna look at World War III in his face. Because like I said, when the world is war, who's safe? That man just said Trump is fucking up friends and foes. Because now the trust factor of friends, they don't trust you to even take their word for it. They don't trust you to check with them. And the foes, shit, your enemy don't even trust you to be fucked up like you are. You know that's fucked up when your enemies trust you to be dumb, fucked up, and ain't shit. And you ain't even on that. What the fuck? Let's keep going. I'm hot.
Right, including the damage incurred to Iran's nuclear sites. Speak to the importance of the message and who he was addressing there.
What's up, Supernova? What's up, Sadeo? What's up, HP Lovecraft? Said we should have made a pact with Iran instead of war. Woo! Shit. How many people we gonna make a pact with if they all against us in the beginning? Let's keep going. Cause ain't no way we will find ourselves making a pact with people that don't agree with what the fuck need to be going on. First of all, you need to understand something. Let's understand something. HP Lovecraft, let's understand something about. He said we should have made a pact with Iran instead of war. What I want you to understand is this. Iran has been cooking up nuclear weapons for a little minute. Why the fuck would we be cool with them if they over there cooking up a master plan to destroy something or somebody? Think about that for a minute, fam. If we didn't check in with them and see what the fuck they doing, Iran was over there getting nuclear shit without telling nobody, like they over there cooking shit without saying nothing. They just over there stacking uranium to create more bombs, to create more nuclear shit, to create more weapons of mass destruction. Why the fuck wouldn't we not go knock on their door and ask they ass, what's up, player? Okay, yeah, I heard y'all over here cooking. I heard y'all over here cooking up guns. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. I heard y'all over here cooking up guns. What we doing? Because if that's what y'all doing, we need to shut y'all the fuck down. And that's why I felt Trump for that. Because he like, why y'all over there cooking up guns knowing that y'all can destroy humanity, but y'all cooking up guns? So I respect Trump for knocking on the door and asking them what the fuck going on. Let's keep going.
Deal with Iran, wanting to try negotiations, which he did. I just don't think he gave it enough time. 60 days is not enough for getting a nuclear deal, which under the Obama team took 2 years of painstaking talks.
Yeah, and that deadline was somewhat arbitrary, right? As we've seen so many of these deadlines. Can I get a sense from you of the...
Let's get right. San Diego Rafi said Iran. Rob Pooh say USA #1. Ryan McGraw say 100. Kim B say, what do you believe in, bruh? Kim B, I appreciate you being here. Hit that like button. Subscribe right now. We in here cooking, fam. You know it. Kim B say, what do you believe in, bruh? What Dilla T believes here at No Filters is that they want to use Trump to usher in the new World War III agenda. The fact that Trump even got involved was a regular thing that the United States does a lot. They get involved with any country that's not on the same page with the United States. They get involved with any country that we hear about nuclear or warfare or anything about people cooking up shit that's saying that's against humanity and living. Okay? So we have stepped in and changed regimes. But the problem with that is that when Trump steps in, he represents more than just himself. He represents all of us. He represents America. So when he steps in a situation with other countries, he is stepping us in. You, me, your kids, my kids, your daddy, your mama, my daddy, my mama, my auntie, my uncle, my cousin, all my best friend. He's stepping all of us into a situation that he's not even checking with us on. So for those that didn't even vote for Trump, oh, we feel real fucked up. Because we didn't even vote for this nigga. He just doing what the fuck he want to do. And then when we find out that we in war, and now New York, California, Chicago, Las Vegas, St. Louis, God damn it, the middle regions, Florida, everybody is a U.S. city on high alert because Iran has vowed the revenge of their country being bombed on the U.S. That means Iran want to shoot at the USA. That means Iran want to bust at you and me. That means Iran want to drop bombs on us right here, right now. So don't sit in this motherfucker and think we safe, dog. Just because we not in the military, the Navy SEALs, the Marines, none of that shit. Or because we not the president or we ain't in the White House. Motherfucker, the president represent you and me if you from America. Let's keep going.
Is too much for the mouth of the U.S. president to even pronounce it, to say it. A great Iran and the word of surrender, they don't match. They don't match with each other.
This is the leader of Iran talking right now.
Well, as Iran's supreme leader talks, CNN was able to travel to the holy city of Qom, as near Fordow, one of Iran's most important nuclear enrichment facilities. Our Fred Blyken spoke to clerics there who said the conflict has only strengthened their faith. Have a look at this.
What? Hit that like button, family. Subscribe. We in here cooking.
In the holy city of Qom, which is the second.
The fucking president, hold up. The fucking Iran president just said, what do you mean surrender? What the fuck do you mean surrender? Surrender and Iran don't fit in the same category. That man just said they'll never surrender. Fuck is you talking about? So Trump just bombed Iran. Iran said they'll never surrender. And then Iran saying U.S. cities better be on high alert because they want revenge right now. Where the fuck do you stay? I want to know where you at. If you fam, type FAM and tell me where you stay. Let's keep going. Because this shit done got out of hand. I need to know where my fam at. We fam. I need to know where we at. Type FAM. Let me know where you at, family. What city you in? I need to know right now. We need to get an understanding of what we need to do as fam so we can lock in and be loaded. Because we looking World War III. We looking World War III in his face right now. I swear to God we are. Let's get it right. Drop that FAM and tell me where you at, fam, so we can get what we need to do so we can make sure we together. Let's keep going.
Iranian people. It's his first appearance since the fragile ceasefire that followed the hits on Tehran's nuclear installations. Despite major military losses,
the fuck?
Says his country has, quote, crushed Israel. And he had these words for U.S. President Donald Trump. Have a listen.
Yeah.
The U.S. president...
This the Iran president. Listen.
Iran should surrender. That means there's no more enrichment. It's the question of Iran to be surrendered. To mention the word Iran is too much for the mouth of the U.S. president to even pronounce it.
You hear that shit?
Say it. A great
Iran. Oh, he's talking big shit.
And the word of surrender.
He's talking big shit.
They don't match with each other. Is a joke. Is a ridiculous.
This is what we know. The U.S.
Oh my God. The Iran president said it's a fucking joke to think we'll surrender. Boy, y'all better get right up in this motherfucker. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Subscribe. We in here. We cooking. We cooking. Iran's president just said, y'all got to be out y'all fucking mind to think we surrendering to anyone. Then he said, Trump can't even put surrender and Iran in the same sentence in his mouth. So why the fuck would Trump's campaign come out and talk about CNN reporting this shit? Clearly Trump and them don't want us to know we looking World War III in his eyes. That's what that is, fam. Trump don't want Americans to know that we look in World War III in his eyes, because if we do know that shit, it might be like anarchy out here. You heard me? Like chaos, like anarchy. Everybody gonna start going fucking crazy. If Trump was to fucking tell everybody we looking at some shit and which probably might be war, people will be going crazy. You gotta understand, family, they will never tell us anything. Think about it. If anything happens in the world, fuck war. Just think about anything. Electric going down, chaos shit, anything that's like, oh my God, extravagant, they are not gonna come out and just tell us, hey, this is crazy, this is happening, y'all need to reach shelter. They not gonna do that. They don't do that. So we have to do this. Dilla T. No filters. Family in here. FAM in here. We gotta do this so we know what the fuck's going on, because they not gonna tell us we at war. They gonna wait to do this. Breaking news. Trump administration lost it. Iran attack pending. That's what that shit's gonna say. Iran attack is pending. Then it's gonna say World War III question mark. You know what's fucked up? You can see that shit here at No Filters, but if you see that shit on CNN, New York Times, MSNBC, your motherfucking ass gonna start packing your bags. Your motherfucking ass gonna start getting canned goods. Your motherfucking ass gonna start figuring out what the fuck you gonna do with your kids. Your motherfucking ass gonna start looking like, what we doing? Cause see, you got people like Nathan T said, let's get it on. Brittany said, war was always gonna happen. Shout out to you, Brittany. Like, comment, subscribe. You already know we in here. Sadia Rafai said, Iran. Zay Master says, bullshit. Oh, we finna get Zay Master together. Hold up. What's bullshit, Zay Master? What we talking about? What's bullshit? Let me know what you talking about that's bullshit, Zay Master. Because we gonna get motherfuckers right in here. See, when you pull up at No Filters, we all family. We all want to know what's going on. We all trying to figure out what the fuck is the deal. So don't come in here talking that shit, little brother or little woman, about no motherfucking bullshit. Let me know what's bullshit. Is bullshit what I'm saying, or is bullshit what we hearing? Let's get right. Let's keep motherfucking going for the dumbasses in the back.
Is the whole
CNN was able to travel to the holy city of Qom.
Fresh fall! This deodorant is sumptuous. Smell is gorgeous. Give Dr.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
the holy shrine?
Hold up, fam. Check this shit out. HP Love say, what do you think about Osama bin Laden would have done if he had nukes? I didn't believe Osama bin Laden had nothing to do with nothing. I believe 9/11 had to do with the government. I believe that Obama had nothing to do when he stepped in, because he was trying to be the one to save the world, because George Bush administration George Bush administration invested in the Carlyle Group. The Carlyle Group is invested in the military defense. So it mattered for them to go to war or do some type of war of defense, because once you're invested in that, you have to see your profit. So they ended up doing 9/11. 9/11 created that situation, cause and effect. The cause was 9/11. The effect was them pressing bin Laden and them and saying that they were the ones. So that's what happened with Osama bin Laden and the Carlyle Group with George Bush. That whole situation was orchestrated from jump, because George Bush and them invested in the Carlyle Group. The Carlyle Group, again, is invested in the military defense. If the military defense don't do shit, don't kill nobody, don't shoot at nobody, don't spend no money on no guns, then it doesn't matter who invested in the Carlyle Group. That's how I feel about if Osama bin Laden would have got his motherfucking hands on some nuclear shit. Let's keep going.
US and from Israel. For Plotkin, CNN, Qom, Iran.
Hit that like button, family. We in here. Subscribe now. Hit that button. We in here cooking. We in here cooking.
I do not think the president was telling the truth when he said this program was obliterated. There was certainly damage done to the program. But
this a U.S. senator saying he did not believe Trump.
There's still significant remaining capability for the Iranians.
So now there are still significant capabilities remaining for Iranians.
And again, I can only speak to what's been reported openly. But if the Iranians still retain significant enriched material and centrifuge capability, then you can only be setting back the program months, not years.
Did the administration have an analysis or an opinion?
Did you fucking hear that?
Motivated after this to build a nuclear weapon?
I'm not going to talk about anything from the briefing. I mean, I walk away from that briefing still.
This man is scared. This is a U.S. senator. He is scared. You understand me? He's scared as a motherfucker.
He said the program was obliterated. It is certain that there is still significant capability and significant equipment that remain.
Hold up. So follow me, family. Please type FAM if you family and you listening. Please follow me right now. This is a serious fucking moment. I don't think I've ever even tapped into this, how serious. This U.S. senator is scared because this man just said, no, for real, y'all, BDB, I fuck with y'all. No, this real shit, for real, fam. Fuck with me. FAM, type that shit. We heard. Listen to me. This man is scared. And this is a U.S. senator. He's scared, okay? He is scared because Trump went and bombed Iran without no permission or no authority. And then he said that it was obliterated as if there is nothing else remaining. This U.S. senator is so scared that when Trump said that they bombed it and it's obliterated, and now they're hearing that it's not, and that there are still items in play that can create the uranium, move the uranium, and be active with the uranium that creates nuclear weapons. This man is scared because Trump is trying to make us feel like whatever they did, it was no real effect on war. But yet this U.S. senator says, hey, no, you just bombed those people. This Iran president is speaking up saying, we about to fuck y'all up over there in the U.S. because y'all think it was okay to bomb us for nothing. And this U.S. senator is scared as fuck. You understand me? We up close and personal right now. Hit that like button, subscribe, family. I'm cooking. That man knows that Trump and them was lying about it, about the bombing at Iran is being obliterated. He's saying that there are still active machinery to create uranium and weapons. So how the fuck did y'all bomb it and there's still uranium, weapons, nuclear shit, people, scientists, everybody that was cooking that shit up before we bombed them is still there. So how the fuck are we supposed to be okay and calm and cool, collect with the lies that Trump and them is telling us that they bombed it and it's delivered and there's nothing left? He wants us to believe they bombed it, there's nothing left, we have nothing to worry about. You dumb motherfuckers. If you think in your right mind that that man just bombed Iran and ain't nothing left, let's get right. If you think he just bombed Iran's nuclear sites and there's nothing left, you dumb as fuck. And that's why you heard no filter, so you can know what's up. That man bombed, Trump just bombed, America just bombed. Let me say it right so y'all can know that it's me and you. Trump and America just bombed Iran. And there is still people over there that's living in that site. Professors, scientists, engineers, people that's still over there in that motherfucking Iran nuclear site, still living, still cooking, still breathing. They about to let me tell you what I think for real. And this is some low-key shit. Listen to me. I think that Trump is working with the United Nations. I think the United Nations came up with a plan to actually bomb Iran for them to be able to create World War III, okay? And use Trump to step in to create World War III to the United States because we are the biggest military organization in the world. You hear me? Listen to me. I don't want these people to hear it. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. I think that Trump working with their ass. You hear me? I think United Nations, all their ass working together. I swear to God. Because the fact that why would you, if you bomb somewhere and you telling the world it is obliterated or that you bombed it and everything is gone and it's not gone, that means them people over there still can cook up some motherfucking bombs and blow us up too. So how didn't you think that you thought it was gone? If they allowed Trump to actually bomb something and then act like they didn't do shit, then that means they lying to us in our face. They bombed Iran. Iran want to bomb U.S. But if they want to bomb, if they bombed Iran and Iran want to bomb U.S., this U.S. senator, he's so motherfucking scared. Listen to me. The U.S. senator that we listening to right now, he's so scared because he think that after he heard Trump bomb them and then Trump and them saying that everything is obliterated and we don't have nothing to worry about, and then they find out that the Iran president is over there talking shit like, hey, U.S., y'all just bombed us. We about to bomb y'all back. That's what the fuck going on right here. You understand me? That is what the fuck is going on right here. So I think they all working together. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I swear to God, I think they all working together. Because why would they lie to us in our face? Why would you say y'all obliterated that Iran site of nuclear shit, and then we find out that y'all didn't obliterate shit? Every U.S. senator is coming out talking about Trump administration lying to us in our faces. Every motherfucking U.S. senator is coming out telling us that Trump administration lying to us in our face. Hit that like button right now, family. Y'all here with me. Y'all know what's up. Y'all here with me. Hit that like button. We cooking. Subscribe right now. For real. Hit that like button. Subscribe. For real. This real shit. Y'all with me. Why would Trump and them be lying to us now? I'll wait. Trump and them just bombed Iran and then lied to us in our face like they ain't did shit. The fuck is we talking about here? And now we got to be worried about this shit because if they downplaying what they did, then they mean they do want World War III. You hear me? Listen to me, fam. Hey, listen to me, fam. Listen to me. Listen to me. Listen to me. Why would Trump and them lie to us after them bombing somebody's house? Think about that for a second. If you chose to bomb their house, why would they lie to us after doing it? Why would they say, oh, we wiped it clean and they know they didn't? And then they tried to blame the American media. Why would Trump try to blame the American media or the world media when the world media is going off of what the fuck Trump and them say? Something is going on here and there are lies. Let me explain something to y'all. Each and every one of y'all have family. All of you all have family. All of you all have family. I don't give a fuck if you from Israel, Iran, or United States. All of you all got family. Yeah. And that's the thing, Hank. Shout out to Hank. He said, you blood, we living. We all in this. We all got family. And if you all think for 1 second that we're not at World War III right in our fucking faces, then that means you lying to yourself before you lying to your family. Why would you sit there and hear everything that's going on knowingly, and yet you still don't say shit or still don't plan to take care of family. We are listening to right now government officials telling us that they just obliterated Iran, and then you hear the Senate scared. This man on here crying because he know after they just shot at Iran, they didn't take care of business. So that means Iran is still living. And now they want to bomb U.S. Let's go. Now they want to bomb U.S. Let's get right for the people in the back. Iran wants to bomb the U.S. city.
Knowing about, of course, that is a successful military mission in its own right. The questions here,
what the fuck?
Trying to use the media.
Hit that like button, family. Hit that like button, subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. You and me every day, Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. You and Dilla T. There's no filters. We gonna get right in this motherfucker. We need to know what's going on.
Where the enriched uranium is, would not want to know about the actual state of the Iranian nuclear program, rather than simply saying it's obliterated and moving on. Because going forward here, that is a central question. But this administration...
So that's a lie. Trump and them wants us to believe that the uranium, just like Black Panther, vibranium. See, that's how I look at uranium. Like that movie Black Panther. The vibranium and shit. Everybody was like super strong as a motherfucker. You can't fuck with that shit. That's how I look at uranium. So they said, this is how I know the crooked shit is in our face. Trump and them said they bombed the nuclear place and nothing is left. But then every U.S. senator has learned that there are a lot of Iran nuke site shit left. So why would they lie to me and you and tell us that they bombed Iran's nuke sites and nothing is left, but yet all of these U.S. senators coming out scared saying, yo, there is a lot left. There is a lot going on. These people in Iran can rebuild the nuclear weapon war site zone. Let me say that again for the motherfuckers in the back. The U.S. senator is scared that the Iran organization and country can rebuild the nuclear weapon site that Donald Trump and them claim they bombed but obliterated. If that's the case, okay, let's get right up in here. Star PJA say, I'm sorry, my brother, I know you hate me, but I'm not to hate that. No, it's respect, my brothers. Like, comment, and subscribe. It's love. It's no filters. It's Dilla T. Vincent said they moved it. Vincent Mills says they moved it. What they moved, Vincent? Let me know what they moved, Vincent. David O said, who is that? BDB said, via that, Mexico. T. Boppin said, is he a Democrat? That's why. T. Boppin, let me explain something to you. We about to get with T. Boppin. Let me explain something to you, T. Boppin. T. Boppin name retarded. T. Boppin EM18. Let me explain something to you, T. Boppin. If you know who Democrats are, who Republicans are, and who are independents are, you will be an independent. Watch your motherfucking mouth when you come in here, T. Boppin. You understand me? Watch your motherfucking mouth. Because when you come in here with no filters and the people that's in here, we all fam. We all trying to learn and we all want to know and be informed of what the fuck is going on. Ain't nobody no motherfucking Democrat shit and all that Republic shit. If you knew what Democrats was doing, you would have never claimed Democrat. If you knew what Republicans was doing, you would have never claimed Republican. You would be an independent. So watch your mouth when you come in here, T-Bop. Watch your motherfucking mouth. Understand what we're doing here and how we're trying to help all of us as family and no filters. Because at the end of the day, we need to be independents. You understand? Okay, let's go. Vincent Mills, what's up, fam, Vince? He said they moved the uranium. Extreme Gaming says free Cuba. Preston says, hey, go on Google Maps and try that shit. Then he say, hey, we all in the club, we all family. That's real, that's respect. Tell them how we getting it. Type that FAM if you with me. Type FAM if you with me, and I want to know where you from right now. You understand that? Because at the end of the day, we need to get right so we know what the fuck is going on here. Because at the end of the day, you got kids, I got kids, we got family, I got family. We need to know what to do to make sure our family is okay. Why the fuck would Trump and them bomb Iran and then lie to us about obliterating that shit, but yet there are still things, missiles, and people still over there cooking nuclear shit? Let's go.
A, whether it's possible, and B, is it probable? Pentagon officials are now saying that the U.S. strikes on the Iranian nuclear sites went according to plan. As they laid out new details of the attack, they also criticized the media for reporting early.
Why would they criticize the media for reporting the same shit that they giving to the media? What the fuck is we doing here? See, this that shit I be talking about, fam. Because at this point now, it's a real problem.
This press corps
and see, I know that y'all already looked at the title. U.S. cities are on high alert because Iran wants to bomb the United States to vow for the revenge of Trump and American bombing Iran. Hit that like button, subscribe. We in here, I'm cooking right now. We're looking at a situation right now, family, where we have to deal with and understand that major U.S. cities like New York, California, Chicago, Las Vegas, all that shit, they fucked up right now. Think about it. They fucked up, for real. Like, Trump just did the worst. He just caused war by stepping in trying to have peace. Let me say that again for the motherfuckers in the back. Trump just caused war by trying to have peace between two countries, Iran and Israel. That's what he just did. So they want to give Trump the Nobel Peace Prize in the midst of him causing chaos. If Trump can tell somebody, stop fighting, stop, and they do it, hats off to Trump. Hats off to America. Hats off to everything. But this is where the shit get real, family. What are you going to do when your world leader puts you at war? What are you going to do when your world leader has put you at war? I got kids. Y'all got me fucked up. Ain't no motherfucking way we gonna sit back and act like we cool right now, dawg. This is America. This is Donald Trump being a gangster and bombing a country without no authorization. And now that country want to bomb the USA. They want to bomb you, me, our kids. You know how many motherfuckers here, man? Your kids here, my kids here, your family here, my family here. Some people out here with newborn babies and shit. The fuck? And Trump just bombed Iran. The fuck y'all gonna do? Y'all ain't thought about shit yet? You got newborn babies and shit, but Trump just bombed Iran. And now Iran want to bomb USA. You know what's fucked up? I think that y'all think that can't nothing happen because the USA ain't never been bombed. USA ain't never tested no waters on U.S. soil. See, I think that's where y'all comfortable at because, like, be real, fam. Be real with me, fam. We in here for real. Like, y'all comfortable because the USA soil has really never been bombed. Pearl Harbor was a fucking boat. It was water. That was hellas ago, fam. So y'all comfortable because we never been bombed, but yet they did 9/11 in our face. 9/11 in our face. How the fuck you don't think we can't be bombed? 9/11 was an inside job. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. This is No Filters. Always appreciate y'all liking, commenting, and subscribing, and sharing with the world. I don't give a fuck about none of that. 9/11, inside job. So now, you need to understand, nobody in the United States looks good. Nobody, no president in the United States looks good when you have inside jobs to cause war. We can have peace. We can have motherfucking harmony. But if you invested in the military defense, if you invested in the Air Force, if you invested in the Navy SEALs, if you invested in anything that's war, it has to be done. Why? Because you invested in it so you can see money from it. Let's get right. Why would New York City be scared to come outside? I bet y'all heard about that, right? Did y'all heard about that? New York City is scared to come outside. And then they talk about names like California because California is a big city. It's a big state. There are areas in California that's important, or areas in California that's more than regular. Why the fuck would New York be scared to come outside? Think about this for a second, fam. In the midst of any situation that we hear on the news, right? We still never feel like those bombs can touch us, or the guns can touch us, or the war can touch us, or the conflict can touch us as Americans in our house. We've never felt like that, my nigga. Let's be real. We've never really felt like that. So because that's the reason why we can see Trump sit there and go crazy and talk shit to every world leader and still feel like he can keep doing it. And we as Americans still feel like we not at jeopardy. Why? Because we've never witnessed war on our own soil. Oh, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. We cooking in this motherfucker. We ain't never seen world war. We've not even looked world war in his eye. We've not even flirted with world war look like at all. So today, for New York, California, Las Vegas, Chicago, major cities in the USA to be on high alert, why the fuck would they be on high alert? No, I'm gonna wait on y'all, cause some of y'all be acting smart as fucking here. No, don't do that. I don't want to hear that. Y'all get on my motherfucking nerve with that bullshit. I don't want to hear that. Is you dumb? That ain't making no sense. Let's talk. Fam name, let's talk, say, okay, Tupac. Digital Ritter said, fault. Matt Foreman said, bro, what are you saying? Hold up. Let's bring it back for the dumbasses. Digital Actor says, fault. Matt Ferrant says, bro, what are you saying? Monte Logan said, what did twice? That's how their world would be a World War III. T-Boppin says, yes, we did. Ball Mechanic says, Biper Popper. Mr. Red says, dumbest takeover in the world. Let's get that shit right. Mr. Raz says, dumbest takeover. Or dumbest take ever. My bad, Mr. Raz. I really, truly appreciate you, Mr. Raz, tuning in, because this is No Filters. And you can hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, because I want dumbass niggas like you to understand what's really real. See, you are one of them dumbass niggas that'll sit back and watch everybody run to the left and look over here to the right and still be looking for why the fuck everybody running to the fucking left, dumbass. Here at No Filters, we are here to inform. We are here to enlighten. We are here to let you know what the fuck is going on before why. You see, World War III in effect. Donald Trump stepped down as president. Countries of the world are at chaos. No filters. That's what the fuck is going on, fam. So you want to be one of them dumbass people that's looking for that title on the main page? Post-Dispatch, St. Louis Post-Dispatch, New York Times, CNN. You want to be one of them dumbasses? You want to be one of them fuck boys that watched this shit unfold? And you had time to tell your family, but you didn't. You continue to come to No Filters to talk shit, but not tune in. And now your family is fucked. Because instead of you tuning in to No Filters and Dilla T and getting the information that keeps us intact and in tune, that protects us, that lets us know what's going on tomorrow so we'll be ready today, or let us know what's going on today so we'll be ready for tomorrow, you will actually think that you can come in here and talk that shit? Are you dumb, motherfucker? Everybody in here that's fam, type FAM to let them know don't come in this motherfucker talking shit. Because we all need to know what's going on. And it's a lot of you all that's lacking, slacking, ain't thinking, working 9 to 5, going home, ain't doing shit. Don't even know what the fuck is going on with Donald Trump and this administration. Don't know what the fuck is going on in the world and who about to get bombed. Don't know who the fuck is going on and why all of these people want to strike the USA because of what Trump chose to do. So now we have to deal with that. And now we have to figure out, what are we going to do really? Like, think about it, fam. What are you really going to do if World War III is at your fucking doorstep? What are you going to do? I want to know what you're going to do. Type in the comments, what are you going to do when you see World War III at your doorstep if you're not listening to No Filters, Dilla T? Let's go.
Amazon founder Jeff Bezos and Lawrence Sanchez. But not everyone is happy with the multi-million-dollar event. We are live in Venice with the latest. But first tonight, amid questions about just how effective America's bombs are, U.S. military officials are defending their airstrikes against Iran. This as Iran tries to claim victory against Israel. Ayatollah Ali Khamenei issued a defiant video message and a direct message to the Iranian people.
This the motherfucking leader of Iran delivering a message after they was bombed in Iran by Donald Trump and the Americans.
The Ayatollah says his country is, quote, crushed Israel. And he had these words for U.S. President Donald Trump. Have a listen.
The U.S. president said that Iran should surrender. That means there's no more enrichment. It's the question of Iran to be surrendered. To mention the word.
And see, this is the problem right here. Listen to me. Listen to me. Everybody right now, I don't give a fuck what you doing. Listen to me right now. Why the fuck would the Iranian president say that Donald Trump is talking about obliterating Iranians and that they already obliterated them, but he's like, nah, y'all ain't do shit. This is what the fucking Iranian president is saying. He's saying that U.S. leader, that's what they call us, the U.S. leader, Trump, didn't do nothing. He didn't shut down shit. He didn't stop nothing. This is what this man is saying. So in my mind, this Iranian president and Iranians are very likely tuned into revenge. The fuck? This Iranian president wants revenge. You understand me? And now, if he wants revenge and U.S. cities on high alert, which U.S. cities are on high alert? Hit that like button, fam. Subscribe. We cooking in this motherfucker. Type FAM, you with me? FAM, you with me? Let me know which major U.S. cities are on high alert. Which ones do you think? Because to me, and I've already heard, New York City is on high alert because of the Iranian president vowing to revenge that bombing that Trump chose to do. You don't understand. Trump chose to do that on his own. He chose to bomb Iran on his own. So there are more than problems to think that he just chose to do that shit. And Iranian president like, what? We ain't never heard about no shutdown, nothing. See, this is when I start thinking all of them are working together. Because this Iranian president, like, I ain't never heard of this shit. We ain't never been on none of this shit. Why the fuck would we surrender and we don't have a reason to surrender? That's the situation. Let's keep going.
President to even pronounce it, to say it. A great Iran and the word of surrender, they don't match. They don't match with each other. It's a joke. It's a ridiculous.
This is what we know. The US strikes on Iran's nuclear sites went as planned.
What?
This is the message from the Pentagon. At a news conference today, US Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth defended what he called historically successful attacks. He doubled down on President.
Hold on, John. Hold on, John. John says you're the man of your house. You're supposed to be the strong one. He said you're supposed to stay strong for your family. John just said, listen to me, fam. Everybody here, no filters. Y'all already know we in here. John just said, I'm supposed to be the strong one. Strong one for my family. We appreciate you, John. We appreciate you, John. We need John to like, subscribe to the channel, because we in here cooking. Let me tell you something, John. Because I am the motherfucking leader and the strong one of my family. Because I am the one and not the tail. Because I am the head and not the tail. Because I'm the one and not the two. Because I am the up and not the down. Because I can't be fucked with or fucked around. That's why I'm talking right now to y'all. My family. Watch your mouth, John. Because I'm cooking in here for my family, for my FAMs. So I appreciate you being here, but I had to get you together. Yeah. I'm cooking for FAM in this motherfucker. And we're going to keep cooking every motherfucking 9 o'clock night, Monday through Friday. Dilla T, no filters. Let's keep going. Hit that like button. Subscribe. We in here cooking right now. People think for a second that we safe.
getting the bombs where they intended to put them. Notably, he said that they have confidence that these bombs, these massive ordnance...
Okay, Samuel Matlock said it's all bullshit. We didn't hit shit. Samuel Matlock said it's all bullshit. We didn't hit shit. So that even more makes my point, Samuel. This is even more my point, Samuel. Because if we didn't hit shit and we didn't bomb shit, why would they be feeding us this agenda? It's more for them to feed us this story to have people in a different mind frame. It's more to feed the story for that purpose than to say what they actually really did. That's how I feel. Because to me, that man say they obliterated that motherfucking bomb site in Iran. And then the U.S. Senator came on her crying, talking about they didn't obliterate shit. And matter of fact, there is still remains of professors, machinery, and bombing things there right now. So how would that man feel like that they did their job? They ain't did shit. They ain't did a motherfucking thing. What the fuck are we gonna do? Let's go. Jason Rogers says Agenda 21. That's like Area 21. Samuel Matlock said, I like what you're saying. I appreciate you, Samuel. Samuel, you already know, like, comment, subscribe. We in this motherfucker. And Julia says, you're wrong, dude. Deadlock says, on clouds of on high. Charlene England says, I love you, John fam. Vikings fam, what's up, my G? You in here? I see you, fam. Vikings say he back in this motherfucker, no filters. Hey, you already know we like and subscribing and comment. We in here. I want you to know, you seen the title, Viking. You see what's going on. U.S. cities are scared. That means that we are at World War III, and it's the very, very, very lightest point of this situation. That's what's going on right now. We are at the very lightest peak of World War III right now in our face. And I feel that they will and are going to use Trump to move on that World War III. But the realness of it right now, for real right now, is that the U.S. cities in my home, the United States, are on high alert. Let me say that again for the motherfuckers in the back. U.S., United States, cities are on high alert because the Iran leader says he will bomb the United States. Now, I don't know about you, or I know about me, but I don't know about you. If I heard somebody threatening me or threatening something, I'm finna go get on their ass right now. I swear to God. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. If I heard something about something that got to do with me, I'm gonna deal with them right there. On my motherfucking mouth, we're gonna deal with it right there. So the point I'm making is, there's no way that y'all didn't expect to hear something about Trump or something even more in the sense of what's going on with U.S. cities on high alert. That means they can bomb the U.S., dumbass. Listen, man, if you grown, be smart. Please be smart. Don't be smart and be dumb as fuck. You hear me, fam? For real. Be smart. Just for me to hear U.S. cities are on high alert, that's California, New York. Off the flip, they on high alert of what can happen. So how do we sit back and just let the shit happen? We won't do that. The fact that this Dilla T and this no filters, we're not sitting back letting any motherfucking thing just happen. No, we're not doing that. We will not allow to go to World War III and then know that we all knew. See, here at No Filters, We all need to know we at World War III. All of us. This is what the World War III beginning looks like, the pre-war. Let me say that, Nee, what's up? Pre-war is this. This is pre-war. You got two countries arguing and fighting, and then you got another two countries arguing and fighting. And then you got one country that comes in and acts like they are the fucking mediator, the teacher, the parent, the overseer, the all of that. You know how embarrassing that is to other grown-ass men as real country leaders? See, them people that was at the NATO summit, they soft as fuck. They let Donald Trump's soft-ass cuss say this, say that. They let that happen. Douglas the B say, you need to read up on your history, bro, about the U.S. military, on how many missiles, how many ships we have, how many we got more than Korea, Russia, and China. Shout out to Douglas Lee Bay. Douglas Lee Bay, shut the fuck up talking to me when you talking to me, boy. When you come in this motherfucker, you better watch your mouth, boy. Don't ever tell me I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I need to read up on nothing. We ain't reading up on shit over here at No Filters. Why? Because if it walk like a duck, quack like a duck, it's a fucking duck. If it sound like war, look like war, motherfucker, is war. Don't come in this motherfucker talking about read up on no history, nothing. We don't need history for this bullshit right now, dumbass. You understand me? We don't need history for this shit. All you need is your open fucking eyes and no filters is what you need. Because here at No Filters, we are informing you of what's going on right in front of your face. See, you can't decipher the shit that's going on in your face. So you rock with Dilla T and No Filters to know what's going on in your face in layman terms. So watch your motherfucking mouth when you come in here. You understand me? Either you coming in dropping knowledge, or you coming in listening to the knowledge I convey, or you coming in and overall hitting that like button and subscribing because I'm fucking cooking. We will not allow you all to get off subject about what's important for you, me, and my family. You understand? We won't allow it. You understand? We appreciate each and every one of y'all that come in here thinking hard and understanding or feeling like you got some ownership to something you talking about. But the realness is, and the way that you help the world is, and the way that you benefit. See, this is the problem. You reap what you sow. Let me say that again for the dumbasses in the back. You reap what you sow, fam. I'm only saying that to say this. It don't matter if you're the president of anywhere. You reap what you sow. And if you sowed a bad seed, you will reap a bad seed. That's just real. DW said, what's your advice? What's up, Theo Sake? 69, Soccer 69 says this nation is about to reap what they sowed soon. Adele said you can't answer something about censor. You have some knowledge of the Bible. Oh, let's get you right. Drub Be Cool says you can't censor and no one can censor. You have some knowledge of the Bible, but you're not looking deep enough. Watch your motherfucking mouth, Andre Bacall. Don't come in this motherfucker telling people what they doing. Because you need to understand that the lust of the eye, the lust of the flesh, and the pride of life keeps all humans bound within their self. And that don't even have to do with just jewelry, clothes, or any of that. The lust of the flesh, whatever the flesh lust in that moment, that can be war, that can be deadly, that can be the worst shit you could ever think in your motherfucking life. That's what be sown as you reap it. Because as you sow that, you will reap that. So we need to understand the realness of reaping and sowing shit. Don't come in this motherfucker acting like we don't know. Because at the end of the day, what we do need to know is what we need to do so we can survive. That is simple and that is it. We need to know what we need to do to survive. Because again, we got kids, we got family, we got life, we got everything. Hold up. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button. We cooking in her family. Rock with me. We need to know what the fuck we need to be doing to make sure we straight. That is the realness that can come out of a real nigga. And understanding that we need to be straight. Now, John, run that back so I can know what Douglas Lee be saying. Because Douglas Lee be saying, yes, John, he needs to get God and his soul and Savior. Buck Nasty says, smash that. Shout out to Buck Nasty. Smash that like button. We cooking. Hit that subscribe. We in her. Let me tell you something about people that talk about religion and shit and then telling people what the fuck they know and what they don't know. Let me tell you something to you, man. Let me explain something to you, fam. Douglas Lee Bay. Let me explain something to you, man. We all have our own opinion. We all have how we feel about situations. We all have experienced things that others have not. So when you come into No Filters, come in with an open heart, open arms, open ears, open mind to hear, and come in ready to inform my family of what we need to be doing and knowing what we don't have already. Let me say that again for the niggas in the back. When you come in this motherfucker, watch your mouth. Because if you're not coming in as a family member, or you're not coming in looking out for somebody on the side of you, or in front of you, or behind you, on the other side of you, watch your motherfucking mouth, dog. Don't come in here. Watch your mouth. You understand me? Let me explain something to you, John. Let me explain something to you, John. You can't throw the Christ word around. You understand? Because as much as I believe in God, Jesus, the Lord Almighty, you can't throw the Christ word around, because if you not living that life to be mentioned in Christ, shut the fuck up. If you're not living that life to be mentioned in Christ, shut the fuck up. You hear me? You pussy ass niggas be talking all that shit, but you niggas ain't living that way. Oh no, I'll wait. Watch your motherfucking mouth when you come in here. Don't say shit about Christ, and you ain't even living that way. You understand me, dog? Hold up. Let's get right. We got Denise with a big long last name says, Quran believers attacked Israel children and women while dancing. Civilians intentionally, why? If they wanted war, they could say that. Evaluate children first, then fight. Denise, they'll never do that. Why? Because that will become anarchy, chaos. They will never allow anarchy and chaos before they announce something that can cause anarchy or chaos. The GOAT CC say facts again. Shout out to you. John says, bro, I was a drug dealer. Hold up, nigga. Hold up. Hold up, John. Hold up, John. Don't do that. Hold up, John. I ain't no snitch, brother. We don't talk. When you come up in here talking about what you was back in the day and how you partied, that's fine. That's your business. All respect. But I ain't saying that. Because where I come from, even talking or repeating what you said, look like we snitching in the world. Fuck wrong with you, boy. I appreciate what you did in the world back then. I appreciate all of that, because Your experience, John, is going to bless someone else. Let me say that again for the dumbass niggas in the back. The shit we go through will be a blessing to someone else. That's why it's called testimony. Your testimony will always touch another person. You understand that? John, watch your mouth again. Get that together. Don't tell me what I should be doing or what I shouldn't. Don't do that. You human. I'm human. We living. We living life. Watch your mouth. I want you to understand. Whatever information that you can supply my people at No Filters with, we appreciate you more than you think. Because here at No Filters, we all fam. We all fam. King James says the future is cognified. Be safe, brother. Shout out to you, King James. I appreciate you. Like, subscribe, hit that like button right now. Memphis said, watch your mouth, Memphis. Hold up, Memphis. Who are you? Watch your mouth. Stay here with me, Memphis. Hit that like button. Subscribe, Memphis. Watch your mouth. Memphis said, watch your mouth. What am I watching? I can't take my eyes out of my face and watch my mouth. What am I watching? Get that shit together before you come in here talking shit. Shut the fuck up and get yourself together. You hear me? Don't come in this motherfucker talking shit. You understand me? We are here. We fam. F-A-M. Type F-A-M if you fam in here, because we don't play that shit. When you come in here, we respect each other. We love each other. We making sure that fam knows what's going on here at No Filters. You understand? You see the title. U.S. cities are scared. Senators are scared. People are scared in the USA. Why? Because Donald Trump just bombed Iran. And he did not wipe them out. They still there. They still living. They still moving. They still breathing. They still can cook up what the fuck they want. This shit just got real. Let's go. Hit that like button. Subscribe. We cooking.
So we've got to get to that diplomacy point. We also need to get the full assessment of the level of damage done. And boy, oh boy, I sure hope that some of the extraordinarily strong words that were said about the integrity and quality of our intelligence community, that message will resound in the White House and elsewhere as well.
Do you think that the director of national
wow.
should be part of that final absence? And
guys, the new
why the fuck?
Just launched.
And see, I like this senator right here because he's holding people accountable. So you got to understand, you need to be held accountable when you're in the office, the highest office of the land. Hit that like button, subscribe. We in here cooking right now, family. You know it. Let's go.
This from Donald Trump posting on Truth Social. The Democrats are the ones who leaked information on that perfect flight, as he calls it, to the nuclear sites in Iran.
Why the fuck would Democrats leak that shit?
Yeah, because as I understood it, we got it from a story from sources in intelligence.
Look, that is just one more example, the latest example of the deflection. No one has talked.
Why would they leak that shit, family?
Hand is that Senator Warner was talking about, and many Republicans on Capitol Hill have also questioned what is the state of the Iranian nuclear program. No one is talking about the flights, and it's unclear where the information came from. The president has repeatedly called for Democrats and Democratic members of Congress.
Hold on, let's get right. Memphis. What's up, Memphis? Shout out to you, Memphis. Hit that like button, subscribe right now, family. We about to cook with Memphis. Memphis, he said, my city is proof. Your city proof of what? I'm from St. Louis. We in St. Louis. Fuck you talking about, Memphis. Your city is proof of what? What's up, Gerald? Memphis said, oh, okay, I appreciate it. All right, Memphis. He said we in the same boat, right, nigga? Yeah, that's what the fuck is going on here, partner. We been in the same boat. Fuck you talking about? We been here. We been in here. Yeah, St. Louis, nigga, you Memphis. What we talking about? Fuck you talking, you finna separate yourself? Yeah, Memphis. Even if it's Memphis and it's St. Louis, you still a motherfucking American. What you gonna do about that? Even if you don't agree with Trump and the decisions he make, you still a motherfucking American. Please don't come in here talking about what don't nobody know, my nigga. Please don't come in here talking this shit like don't nobody know what the fuck going on over here, partner. You hear me, man? You still a motherfucking American. And the fact that you're an American, because you in Memphis, well, stand on that shit then. Because Trump, you got kids, Memphis? You got kids? You got family, Memphis? Because you know Trump just put us at war without checking with you or your family. So now what you gonna do? Shout out to Twan. Twan says, Twan Arte Page or Twan Art Page. Twan Art Page said, we still a motherfucking American. Let me explain something to you, Twan. We talking that real shit tonight. Shout out to Twan and this motherfucker. Hit that like button, subscribe. We talking that real shit tonight. Yeah. You a motherfucking American even if you from... It don't matter. This discussion today and tonight is U.S. cities are scared. Like New York, California, Chicago, all that. Matter of fact, I'm going to stop mentioning Chicago because Chicago probably ain't even scared of shit. They ain't playing with no motherfucking body around them parts. Just like St. Louis and just like Memphis. Stop playing, dog. We ain't playing through that shit. You think we finna let Trump pull that dumb shit and then we got to sit out here and try to figure out if we going to live or die because this man over here bombing shit and then lying, talking about that shit wiped out. That shit ain't wiped out. You know how many motherfuckers waiting for Trump? You know how many motherfuckers want to off him because of just this move alone? Samuel Matlock say, I'm from California. Shout out to you, Samuel, but I'm going to tell you something right now. You need to get shelter. And I ain't talking about your house. You need a level of something that will keep you contained. You need to get those foods that are packaged and sealed. That is exactly what you need. Because even in the midst of anything or chaos, you will always still be able to live and eat. It's foods out here that you can literally suck the air out of. And that shit is going to stand forever. I mean, it's made to be around forever. That type of food situation. That is what we're looking at. Theo, Soccer 69 said, man, people don't understand. If a bomb hits one spot, it will be felt 300 to 500 miles away from ground zero. So if a bomb hits New York, you will feel the effects in Virginia. If it hits Atlanta, you will feel it in Florida. Because Florida and Atlanta are right close to each other. You see what the fuck I'm talking about right here? Shout out to you, Theo Soccer 69. Jesus. Theo Soccer 69 said, man, people don't understand if a bomb hits one spot, it will be felt 300 to 500 miles away from ground zero. So if the bomb hits New York City, you will feel the effects in Virginia. If it hits ATL, you will feel it in Florida. How the fuck y'all don't feel some type of way by me reading that from Theo Seiko 69? Shout out to you, fam. Shout out to you, fam. This is what the fuck I be talking about here at No Filters. Fam, coming in, drop, hit that fucking like button. You hear me? Look at me. Hit that like button right now and subscribe right now. Don't miss what the fuck's going on here. Theo Seiko said, man, people don't understand if a bomb hits one spot, it will be felt in 300 to 500 miles away from a ground zero. What the fuck are we talking about? Ground zero, fam. 300 to 500 miles away from ground zero, we can be hit. He said, understand if a bomb hits one spot, it will be felt 300 to 500 miles away. That's how far. What the fuck? Why? Is what I want to know. Samuel Matlock says, yep. Memphis says in Kodak. Andrew Buku said, not scared. Jesus knows the future. Samuel Matlock said, yep. Let me tell you about that, Samuel. Let me tell you something about that, Samuel. It matters more to those that are involved knowing what will happen up against those that don't. Because Trump and them is still trying to spin some type of, they keep trying to trying to spin a narrative that CNN music reporter casters put this information out with no authority. That is the fucking problem here, fam. They saying that they put that information out with no authority at all to do it. And now he has to deal with that. There is no way that we in a situation where we are looking World War III in our face. We looking World War III in the face, fam. I mean, we really are looking World War III in the face. Shout out to Full Metal Helmet said, what is a Charger, Memphis? Colin Wood said, truth is truth. Memphis says, Dodge Charger. Colin Wood says, no. Dr. Hawkins said he's worried. You need to be. See, and I feel like that's the problem. Nobody's really worried to the point to where they feel like it can reach out and touch you. For Americans, a lot of Americans don't feel like nothing can reach out and touch us because of the military, because of the Navy SEALs, because of the Marines, because of the fucking Army, period. That's why we don't feel like we can be touched. But the problem is, they have found ways around that to touch that. Let me say that again for the people in the back. They have found ways to get involved and affect you. Kilo Block says, no. Kilo Block says, no, we not. Ain't no war. They not rushing. Kilo Block, is you stupid? The fuck is wrong with you, dude? Kilo Block says, no, we not. Ain't no war. They not rushing. Let me tell your dumb ass something, Kilo Block. See, it's dumb motherfuckers like you that when everybody start running to the left and they running and getting away from the problem, you gonna be one of them same type of motherfuckers that look to the right and still be looking for the problem to come. So you can finally tell the world that we at war. Because if you don't get off of what the fuck we talking about and what's going on right now and how that has to do with war and the things that they're implementing and the things they're covering up, the things they put out to the media, the things that they hold back, the things that they put out but then grab back, the things that they clean. It is way too motherfucking much going on out here to be thinking with your naive ass that war has nothing to do with us. Dumb fuck. Wake the fuck up, nigga. Don't come in here talking that shit. Because you're not going to have my No Filters family thinking for 1 second that we not at war. Newsflash, dumbass Kilo Block. This is how war starts. This is how the conversations of war begin. This is how it starts. And now our president is lying to us in our fucking face. I'm so mad at that bitch ass nigga. I don't even call that nigga President Trump. He either Donald Trump or he either the president. But I don't even like the president call part because this man think it's okay to be on the bullshit he's on. And now we are in a situation where we have to figure out our lives, our survival. Even in the midst of that.
At least I would say President Trump was fairly consistent on the campaign trail in the first few months of his administration on wanting a deal with Iran, wanting to try negotiations, which he did. I just don't think he gave it enough time. 60 days is not enough for getting a nuclear deal, which under the Obama team took 2 years of painstaking talks.
Yeah, and that deadline was somewhat arbitrary, right? As we've seen so many of these deadlines. Can I get a sense from you of the tone and the mood in the country right now? Because it seems that Iranian authorities are kind of pivoting from a ceasefire with Israel to kind of an internal security crackdown as well as repression. I'm seeing media reports of mass arrests and executions. What are you hearing from your contacts? And
hit that like button, subscribe, fam. We cooking in this motherfucker.
What does it tell you about the regime and the direction it's wanting to take here?
Well, the domestic situation, the domestic atmosphere had been repressive even before the war began.
Shout out to family in this motherfucker. Let's keep going. Fast Steve said, like the fit dude. Shout out to you. I appreciate it, fam. Like, comment, subscribe. You know it. Alan Howdy said, why do we allow so many questions, so many presidents to mess us over, but only blame the most recent president? Let me tell you something, Alan. She said, why do we allow so many presidents to mess us over? The point of that is because when presidents, we don't have no real say-so. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. We allow that shit because we ain't really got no say-so. Like, what the fuck you gonna say? If you heard that a president just bombed another country without no authority, no authorization, no fucking signed papers, not even a fucking video Facebook. Nigga, he just bombed him. What the fuck you gonna do? So stop. We not asking them type of dumbass question. Why do we... Alan Holiday said, why do we allow so many presidents to mess us over but only blame the most recent president? Because, nigga, when they... Think about this for a second. 9/11, George Bush. 9/11, George Bush created 9/11, Homeland Security. Okay? They created all that shit. Homeland Security, 9/11, all that shit happened. Who came after that nigga? Obama came after that nigga? No, Obama came after George Bush. Okay, Obama came after George Bush. So, he came with the hope factor, right? Hope. Hoping we can change the fucking world. Okay? That's what happened with that. Okay? So, whatever the fuck George Bush just did with 9/11, we felt that shit. And then George Bush and his fucking wife left the White House, went back to their big fucking ranch. What's them one slab ranch. And we didn't hear shit else from them. And then Obama get in office. And now whatever happened from that prior president, it falls on that president because we are still feeling the residuals from that. I like that term. We are still feeling the aftermath of 9/11. We are still feeling that shit. So when a president come in, implement it, and then he leave, and then the new president come in, he has to fix that shit. Think about that shit, bro. Like, for real, like real shit. He got to fix that shit. We ain't like sitting back trying to figure that shit out. He got to fix the shit that the dumb... See, hit that like button, subscribe, because I'm finna cook right now. The level of shit Trump and them doing with the tariffs, that new shit called Stargate, the AI shit, the robot shit, that shit he doing, ain't nobody gonna be able to come in and stop what he doing. Nobody's gonna be able to come in and redirect what he's doing because he's doing so much in so many different areas, and he's doing it with a force that can't be reckoned with, that when he don't get the next term, and then I'm gonna talk about that next term too. Feel me, follow me. Type FAM if you in here with me. Type FAM if you in here with me and let me know where you from. Type FAM and let me know where you from right now. Listen to me. The only way that Trump can get a third term is if Vice President Vance gets the presidency and he makes Trump his vice president. Because then all he has to do is drop out of the race and then Trump becomes the president again. I'll wait. Shit, niggas act like they ain't gonna fuck, I just said it. See, that's where y'all be lacking it. Because information come right there in y'all fucking face and y'all still be sitting there rolling up, drinking, eating, sleeping. Some of y'all in the bathroom probably on the toilet right now. Think about that shit right now. Y'all talking this shit, but y'all in the toilet right now and ain't listening. I just told you how Trump can get another term. And this man already bombing places without checking in. He ain't checking with me or you, but he an American. So that means you and me just bombed Iran. You ain't get that, motherfucker? You and me just bombed Iran 3 times, not once, 3. So don't sit in this motherfucker like you don't know what's really going on here. Trump is able to secure a third term in the presidency. Is why he has the young and intelligent Vice President Vance. Have you seen this nigga? That boy look like a mannequin in a Gucci store. You hear me? Vice President Vance looked like the face of every person on billboards selling Old Navy. What's the other place called? LaCroix. What's the other place? Old Navy. He's selling Old Navy. He's selling Levi's. That man, have you seen Vice President Vance of America? That boy's smile could get your kids taken from you. I mean, Trump knew what the fuck he was doing from day one. Let me tell you again how Trump can secure a third term. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe. I'm cooking right now. The way that Trump can secure the third term. Vice President Vance can run for president and make Trump his vice president. When Vance secures the Oval Office and the highest office in the land and becomes president, he can step down as president. And his vice president, which is Trump, can step up into the presidency and become president once again for the 3rd time in a row. And I feel that that's what's going to happen because he has changed economically. He has changed everything in the American system and the world, economically, financially, shit, hell, even spiritually. I mean, genderly. I mean, he has changed every fucking thing. So there's no way that we're not going to act like Trump is not really in charge. And then this man is cussing in front of the media. He just said, Israel and Iran. This how he be. He be like, Israel and Iran. You know, we love Israel. We love Iran. You know, but they're okay. But those 2 motherfuckers don't know what to do. So they don't really know what the fuck they're doing. So I got to step in and be the president and handle it myself. Hit that like button. We subscribing. I got a billion people in here with me. But what we doing? That's what Trump doing. We love you. It sounds great. You know, you're Trump. I'm just Trump. We just want to make sure everybody's making money. Elon's getting money. I'm getting money. You're getting money. The American people is getting money. We want the terrorists to come back because everyone needs money. It's okay. Why the fuck is Iran and Israel still fighting? And I've already told them to stop. I told Israel and Iran to cease fire. They didn't want to. So because they didn't want to, I just said, fuck it. I'm going to send some missiles over there. I'm going to just send some shots. I don't want to fuck anybody up, but I'm going to just send some fire so they'll know that I'm not playing. This is what he's doing. This is Trump. Shout out to you, Colin. He said good stuff, man. All right. You with me? Yeah, that's what he doing. That's Trump. Now think about it for a second. You still a fucking American. You still got kids. You still got a family. What the fuck you gonna do? You heard the title, right? Did you read the title before you tapped in? See, if you fam, type FAM and let me know where you from right now. Type FAM, let me know where you from right now. Did you read the title when you walked in? Yeah. U.S. cities are on high alert because of Iran, and now they want to bomb U.S. citizens for revenge. That don't sit some type of way on you? That don't make you feel some type of motherfucking way? Huh? Ain't no way you just come in this motherfucker act like it don't. Let's keep going.
Second holiest site in all of Iran. Now, this place is extremely important for the Islamic Republic of Iran. There's a lot of religious schools here, a lot of religious seminaries, and of course, a lot of the thinking, the religious thinking that underpins the actions of the Islamic Republic is developed here. All of that even more important now that Iran is in this.
Shout out to you, Nikki G. Says you from England. You in here from England, fam?
And we asked a couple of clerics here how they feel about that standoff and what could happen.
Shout out to you, fam.
If Trump ever has goodwill, do not mess with countries and let people live their lives, he says. This promise has been made by God, he says, that if you believe in God, he is the one who guides your arrows to the hearts of the enemy.
Oh, shit, let's get right in this motherfucker. Alan Halliday just said, how many times a country in the past has threatened USA? How many actually follow through? See, that's why your motherfucking ass comfortable. See, that's why you're drinking what you're drinking and you're sitting how you're sitting and you're laying how you're laying right now and typing how you're typing. See, that's how you're comfortable because of that dumb shit right there. You going off the history. You going off the past. Oh, my bad. It's 2025. We got robots walking out here, nigga. Wake the fuck up. You understand me? You don't get to say how many times a country threatened us before but ain't did shit. You don't get to say that. Because you will make somebody else think that shit is okay. It ain't. Get that shit right, Alan. Come in this motherfucker. Encourage folk. Because we not talking like that, fam. We talking like, oh, they talking that shit? That's what they gonna do? This is what we need to do to secure ourselves and our families and make sure we secure for family, for love, for FAM, because that's what we doing in here. We don't care how many times a country threatened us. We care that they fucking threatened us, so we need to know what we need to do. Because you got people like you that ain't taking them threats serious. And again, you gonna be one of them motherfuckers that when everybody start running to the left, you ever been somewhere and you start seeing everybody just start going this way? Everybody just start saying, oh shit. Get Day-Day, Neil, come on. Let's go. Your dumb ass is still looking right and trying to see who coming against us. I mean, you still gonna be like just... Somebody gonna tap you, fam. It's gonna be going so crazy that somebody gonna probably bump into you while your dumb ass still sitting there looking right and trying to feel like who coming. Boy, you better wake the fuck up. You better like, comment, and subscribe. Matter of fact, you definitely need to subscribe, fam, because you in a world where you think you gotta see this. Like I've been saying, let's get right, let's get right, let's get right. We do not want to wait. Hey there, mom. We do not want to wait and see the news line say she good was on. We do not want to wait and see the headline say breaking news. World War III in effect. Breaking news. Trump has caused World War III. What you gonna do if you see that on the news line? Wouldn't you rather get that right here at No Filters to know what we need to do to prepare ourselves before we get this big headline that says World War III in effect, U.S. has bombed multiple countries are against the U.S., and now U.S. cities and soil are on extra high alert because bombings have happened here in the U.S. soil. If you read the topic, motherfucker, then you will understand that U.S. cities are on high alert right now. Nobody is safe. If there is a world war, let me know who's safe. I'll wait. Hold up, Kilo Block. Don't tell me to chill. Don't do that. This shit real. You must ain't got no kids. You must don't know what the fuck going on. You must ain't heard that New York, California is scared. My bad. Where you stay at? Kilo Block, where you at? Where you stay at? Let me know where you stay at, partner. No. Tap in, my nigga. Let me know where you stay at. Type FAM and tell me where you stay at. Because if your Kilo Block says RAQ, what the fuck is RAQ? Where you stay? You stay in Iran, Kilo Block? You stay in Israel? Kilo Block, do you stay in America, my nigga? Where you stay, Kilo? You in America, my nigga? I just want to know where you at, G. Let me know where you at, G. Where you at, Kilo? You in America? My nigga said Chicago. I'm in the hood, 55th, double nickel. Okay, shout out to you, my nigga. You know why? When you just said I'm in Chicago, I'm in the hood, 55th, double nickel. You know what's funny about that? Because we've already heard about Chicago. Or have you been in situations? I'm from St. Louis, my nigga. Yeah. It's a difference when you talk about 92nd. It's a difference when you talk about certain blocks. It's different when you talk about the bitty. Yeah. So when we discuss where we from and what's going on and what we doing, we have to understand that we all are Americans still. We in St. Louis. We people in Memphis. You in Chicago. Some of the amazing parts of this motherfucking world. Shout out to Memphis. Memphis say Memphis is worse. And then I will sit here and say St. Louis is worse, sir. And then Chicago will say, Kilo will say, Chicago is the worst. Kilo say, I'm really in the rack on game. People don't understand Chirac. And Memphis says, wrong. Boy, I appreciate this shit, because let me tell you what's real about St. Louis, Memphis, and Chicago. We are three of the cities that cannot be fucked with. If we don't agree on shit tonight, Kilo and Memphis, St. Louis, Memphis, and Chicago cannot be fucked with. Can we agree on that? Shout out to Memphis. Memphis say, y'all the worst right now. I'm going to tell you something. It be so hard to think of that, to think that y'all the worst. Yeah, Memphis, he said all three are fucked up. Yep, listen to me. I'm just saying, fam. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. It's hard to crown who is the most fucked up. It's hard to crown that. But I want people to understand. St. Louis, Memphis, and Chicago. Like, that's that. So, when you talk about hearing war, when you talk about Donald Trump, when you talk about, like, just Iran, Israel, St. Louis, Memphis, Chicago, we don't give a fuck about none of that. Nigga. What? Fuck is you talking about? I got a problem with Trump because he didn't check in with the hood to let us know what the fuck he finna do. So we can get ready for that dumb shit. You understand me? Fuck, I got a problem, nigga. Yeah, that's what I got a problem with Trump, bitch ass. He didn't check in with St. Louis to let us know what the fuck about to go on so we can load it up and get it racking, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? My bad, Redneck Condo. Redneck Condo said you missed my comment. My bad, partner, come back around with it. I'm with you. My bad, fam, I'm with you. We in here, I'm with you. Let me know what you said. But I'm just saying, that's why I got a problem with Trump. Because I got kids, I got family. We from the hood, my nigga. We ain't playing that. We from the zone. Like, bitch, speak up, folks. Speak up, bitch, so we can know what the fuck we doing, my nigga. Fuck is you talking about? We ain't on that fuck shit. You just out here moving like you want to. We don't even allow niggas in our own city just to move like they want. But the problem is with St. Louis, everybody do what the fuck they want. Everybody TTG, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? So I would have rather Trump check in and let us know what's up so we can know what the fuck we about to do. Fuck is you saying? Not today say I'm from KC, but still SCA go dumb, STL go dumb. Respectfully, you know what's up, nigga. Stop playing in here. We not on that bullshit. We just letting them know how we coming. Ashley said, what's coming? Sad, really. Ashley said, what's coming? It's sad, really. That little phrase says so much, fam. And that's why we heard with Dilla T on No Filters to allow my family and inform my family, FAM, what's going on and what's coming now. So we don't see them headlines that read, World War III in effect, get ready. Because what the fuck you gonna do when you wake up or go to sleep and read on your news channel at a local news channel near your ass, World War III in effect? Oh, my bad. My niggas over there from Memphis, my niggas over there from Chicago, Kilo Nil, and Memphis. Y'all know we all Americans. We all still in this together. So that means that war, we gonna have to get together and get on them niggas. Y'all ain't get that? Memphis. Oh yeah, you feel me? Say it right, y'all, yeah. We gonna have to get together, fam. We gonna have to tap the fuck in. You understand me? Because I got kids, my nigga. I got kids. Yeah, I got kids. I ain't playing with no motherfucking body. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. I don't give a fuck about none of that, nigga. Fuck, it's one, nigga, it's one button, and we changing lives over here in St. Louis. Don't fuck with us. You hear me? Fuck. And Trump bitch ass just went to war and ain't tell nobody shit. I feel like that puss ass nigga op right now because he chose to do that, and I got kids, nigga. You ain't said nothing. And you ain't even went to war, bitch. Your motherfucking ass was on some Nobel Peace Prize shit with Israel and Iran, and then you just went over there and told them to stop fighting, and they said no, and you said, fuck it, y'all ain't gonna stop fighting? I'm gonna send some shit over there to stop y'all from fighting. Now, see, I feel like that's how St. Louis operate. That's how we operate. That's why I ain't really feel no type of way when he first did it, because that's how we operate. But the fact is, like, we operate like that, but we say something. We feel like we know the nigga that's about to do that. If we got a nigga, if we know a nigga that's crazy, don't give a fuck about nothing, he about to get on that time, we know who that is because we know what he on. Trump, I felt like that with Trump, but see, them white folk in government and them big people in them big houses, they puss ass that wasn't on that shit. They got scared because they didn't know Trump was really like that. Trump out of St. Louis. He got Trump Tower. He don't give a fuck about nothing, fam. Don't keep talking that shit about Trump, because Trump represent those that stand on business. Let's get this shit right now, niggas. Trump represent niggas that stand on business. If you don't stand on business, you a bitch. You hear me? I don't give a fuck at your job, your family, your people, your situation. If you don't stand on business, you a bitch. Memphis said it's a PSYOP. The fuck is that, Memphis? Okay, shout out to you. Memphis said he playing his role as an act. I know that, fam. And I know it because everybody that's in those high level positions. Hold up. Everybody in here right now, hit that like button, subscribe right now. We cooking. Trump from St. Louis. He got Trump Towers all over this motherfucker. He don't give a fuck. Did y'all not realize that shit? See, Chicago and Memphis should have warned y'all about how St. Louis was. Trump from St. Louis, he don't give a fuck about none of that. Shout out to Pimpin' and my dog Memphis. I love Convo like, yeah. Cause we gonna be real in this motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Trump a gangster, nigga. He ain't no political nigga. That nigga, he been getting money. First of all, Trump was getting money from his daddy, nigga. You hear me, fam? He's getting money from his daddy. He don't give a fuck about none of that. So after he's getting money with his daddy, and then his people did what they want to do, he started getting money on his own with that motherfucking with properties and shit. That's why he got Trump Towers. You ever heard of Trump Towers, nigga? Y'all ever visited St. Louis? Pull up. See Trump Towers. That shit like the fucking World Trade Center. I swear to God, Trump Towers is like the World Trade Center in this bitch. Don't get it fucked up. Trump that nigga for real. I got a problem with it because he ain't check in with the hood and let us know he about to go bomb on niggas so we can get prepared for what's coming. Fuck we talking about. Let's get real, nigga. Hit that like button in here, dog. We cooking. Hold up, Kilo Black said, no, he not, bro. What he not? And what's up, Memphis? Memphis said he just learned something. Colin Wood said, Iran? Yeah, Iran fucked up. Mike Riven says, he's one of the best businessmen. He knows his shit. Shout out to you, Mike Riven. Hit that like button, subscribe. Trump is a businessman. And the way he operates in the White House, in the Oval Office, as a businessman, as if he's selling property. I swear to God. And the fact that he just cussed and said, Israel and Iran don't know what the fuck they doing. Fam, he said that shit in front of the world. He said that shit in front of he said that shit in front of everybody. He didn't give a fuck because he know ain't nobody gonna do shit. That's how people in St. Louis feel, bro. Let's be real. That's how people in St. Louis feel. We gonna walk it. We gonna talk. We gonna walk up, talk up. We gonna look up. We gonna say up. Because ain't nobody gonna do shit. It's just real. Ain't nobody gonna do shit. Who gonna do something, fam? Shout out to Memphis, say they all part of a code. You right. Think about it. If me and you all, let me not say you all, fam. If me and fam started the world, right? If all of us started the world, wouldn't we come up with some type of secret something? Right? Be real. Just let me know. Just type. Let me know. What happened, Colin Wood? Your type keep getting deleted. What happened, fam? Colin Wood, let me know what you said so I can know what we doing. You said your shit get deleted. Let me know what's going on here. If you and me created the world, wouldn't we have some type of secret society? Something type of secret something because we created this. We have to have a system. We have to have things in play. Wouldn't we, bro? Come on, Kilo Block. Fuck with me, my nigga. Like, that's real. Like, if we created this shit, we'll have some secret something. I wouldn't just let the world know what the fuck we created because we created this. We are the people of the authentic that created this, fam. Kilo Block says CIA, all that. NASA, fam. That's real shit. But the point I'm making is that when you sign up for those organizations, that's why it's a secret sealed situation. Because of what they have implemented already to keep in the secrets and the lives that goes into the situation. There's no way that we will never know what's going on with them. Trump is nothing but a pawn. He's nothing but a piece to a puzzle that runs longer than the Mississippi River. Let me say that again to the people in the back. Hit that like button, subscribe, we cooking. Trump ain't nothing but a fucking piece to the puzzle that runs long as the Mississippi River. You understand me? And again, Trump is the one that will speak up, speak out, and let people know what the fuck is going on. So what I say, family, if it walk like a duck, Quack like a duck, it's a fucking duck. If it sound like war, walk like war, it is war. Samuel Matlock says Mike Ribbit, the only thing he knows how to do is grift. Kilo Black says Trump being controlled. Trump always been controlled. You have to understand, anybody that's in the presidential position in the highest office of the Oval are always controlled because they will never be the ones in position. You can watch those movies like Scandal. Anybody ever seen Scandal? Type FAM Scandal if you ever seen Scandal. I'll wait. I want to know who's seen Scandal. See, these movies let you know the level of government power. In Scandal, they talked about that that highly operative organization by the name of B613. Did y'all not believe that shit was real, motherfuckers? B613, that's some real shit. Yeah, that's real shit. So if you see shit like Scandal, they show you B613. They show you other people in position. Then they show you this person that's a fixer. A person that's fixing every situation in the White House, in the government. I don't give a fuck if you a senator. It don't matter who the fuck you are. If you are in government or in the Washington, D.C. area, Scandal will fix it. So the point I'm making is, you don't think they have that in real life? The scandals that's being worked and moved right now in front of our faces is happening in real life. Again, I ask all of you, family, if the world is at war, who is safe? I need to know. If the world is at war, who is safe? The realest shit we've been doing is keeping it going strong. And I'm in this shit forever and always. But always, I want to know what you all think. I want to know who's standing on business to understand that Donald Trump has put us all Americans at risk and at war. What are you going to do? You going to sit at home and act like nothing's going on? Or are you going to get active and speak to the people that you love and let them know what is going on today? U.S. cities are on high alarm for these people that have put us in position of war. For these people that have looked at us as if we're just objects or just pieces of a board game to win. But yet we look to the skies for help. We look to the Father for protection. We look to Jesus to keep us, or whoever that you look to as your most high. I want to know what you all think. I want to know what you all feel in the comments below. As always, family, Monday through Friday, I'm going to leave it there. 9 p.m. with your boy, Dilla T. And this is No Filters. You all have a great evening. God bless. And have a good night, family. Till next time.